There's certain fights where sometimes you're in it and you're just going through the motions, and there's certain fights and you're in it and you're thinking, this is unbelievable. And me and Klitschko, it wasn't a fight where we were scared to trade and, you know, we just wanted to tap each other and go through the motion. This was pride, mano a mano. You know, are you fit enough? Do you have enough courage? And do you have enough pride to go through whatever it takes to win? And I think I got the victory, Klitschko didn't, but he walked out as a winner in my opinion because of the performance he put on, and everyone watching were winners as well because they enjoyed the night as well.
The 5th and 6th rounds, do you have much recollection from those 2 rounds?
Ah, forget about those.
The 11th.
Yeah, I could talk about the 11th. The 5th and 6th, you know, that's like that can inspire a kid because it's tough times, going through them and coming out on top, and 11th round is sticking by what I've been taught, persevering the hard times, and then I kind of got the victory in the end. So that's like the storyline behind the whole fight is tough times don't last, but tough people do.
And that Floyd Mayweather, I guess he built part of his aura on that undefeated record. You're undefeated, Wilder's undefeated, Fury's undefeated.
Yeah.
How is that to some degree stopping these mega fights from getting made, or at least making them harder to make?
I don't think so, not in my opinion. I don't know anyone else's strategy, but for me, as I always say, is like, Mayweather's 1 in a trillion with that and he's had tough times too, so it's not always been he's gone in there, beat up an opponent for 12 rounds, walked out with not a bruise on his face. The reality of boxing is that once you reach an elite level in any sport or any business, you're going to meet people that are going to give you stiff competition. And at heavyweights, even the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali and Foreman's and Jack Johnson's and these guys, at some stage they've taken a loss. But if you lose, it doesn't mean that's the end of you. It's how you come back from there. So I always say it like this. Most champions are 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, because they've achieved, they've made a mistake, they've learned and come back better. And that's just the way of life, and that's the way in sport and business. So I read a lot of inspirational books, and you hear of businessmen making certain decisions that didn't work out for them at the time. But you can share your struggle because most people can relate to that. It's not always a success story. Do you know where I'm coming from? So, in my opinion, losing my will never hold me back from competition because I thrive off it, and it only makes you a better person in the long run.
You've got 20 knockouts from your 20 fights. Do you feel like you need one? Because obviously with the Triple G Canelo fight, one of the judges' scorecards, I think it was Adelaide Bird, scored the fight. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Does boxing, in a way, need to look at how it judges fights going forward, do you think?
I've always said like this, is that it's interesting because the scorecard can kind of determine the masses of people's opinion on, let's say me and you're competing, you know. So the scorecards, if I've got a really bad scorecard, people won't respect me because they'll look at the performance, but all they remember at the end of the fight is the scorecard. And if you haven't watched the fight, news is short, it's straight to the point, scorecard was a wide margin, so they'll rate you a lot higher than me, but they could have been a good competition. But I would say, don't leave it to the judges. Never leave it to the judges. You have to outclass, outthink, outstrength your opponent, and just try and do everything in your power to kind of just take things into your own hands. That's why I never leave it to the judge's opinion, and that's why I've tried to always go for the knockout or stoppage in my fights.
Let's talk quickly about the future. Deontay Wilder, he's been very vocal, as have a few other people on social media. Is Deontay the fight you want in 2018? Yeah,
why not? It's as simple as that. And I've always done my business, you know, in the gym. I'll give them a little bit on social media and stuff like that. I've always handled my business in the negotiation room behind closed doors, and when things are done, I announce them. I'm not in the business of making promises that I can't fulfill. That's why I'm working on getting this fight done. I've actually taken it underneath my wing and my team's wing to make this fight happen. 2018, providing that Deontay Wilder is true to his word, you'll see this fight happen.